Yo, what's good? It's your boy Dude Speaks,
It's your boy Jason Alexander.
and we are the Clearly Confused podcast where we are unscripted, unfiltered, and probably off topic. Jay, what's happening with you, baby?
Man, ain't shit happening over here, man. Just ready to get through this hump day and get to the weekend, man, and go on and get the weekend started. That's
I'm
that's
right
that's
there
where
with
I'm
you.
at right there. Just counting down the days, waiting on the weekend.
I'm right there with you. It definitely seems like it's been a bit of a slow ass week. I don't know about you on
Yeah,
my end. It's been slow than a motherfucker. But
yeah,
August is rolling by quick as shit.
yeah, man. We almost it's August 20th tomorrow.
That shit is crazy. I'm like, damn,
Crazy.
August came and said, what's up? Took his hat off, put that shit right back on, and left out the
I know.
door.
Yeah, it did, man. I didn't even get to properly enjoy Leo season all that much. It just got here and it's already getting ready to be gone.
And my ex-wife's a Leo, so I'm glad it's gone anyway, man. Nah, I'm messing with you.
Hey, all of us can't be the king of the jungle. There's always a couple strays out there.
Nah, she's good. She good. I got nothing but love for her, man. No, I do got a real question for you though, before we get jumping and stuff.
All right, what you got,
Where are the Epstein files at?
man?
Feel
Man,
like
I ain't
that's
gonna
been
lie.
forgotten about.
It has been forgotten about, but I got a quick funny story. So
Mm-hmm.
went to Indianapolis this past weekend. Surprised my best friend from college. Hung out, whatnot. Went to a bowling alley, hung out, and after that we went to grab a drink after. So we go to his couple of his friends and family from Indianapolis up there. It was all of us together. So we go to a regular spot that one of his boys is always at. We go
Mm-hmm.
in there and he says, "All right, this is my bartender here. My bartender's gonna get all of y'all a R. Kelly." I was like, "A R. Kelly?" He said, "Yeah, R. Kelly."
Taking
I said, "All
shots of
right."
piss.
Hey, trust me, I was concerned. But it's half Elijah Craig, half Twisted Tea.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Ooh,
man.
shit.
Yeah, yeah. So we sipping on some. Well, me and my boy was sipping on the R. Kelly, and they're like, "Nah, you gotta take that to the head." So
Whoa, whoa.
hey,
Pause.
yeah, hey, well, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, and I'm with you.
Yeah. So we drank that shit. We're having a good time. We got a couple beers. Later on, we decided to make another. We decided to make a drink while we are there.
Hmm.
This drink was called the Jeffrey Epstein.
Oh shit.
Yeah, oh yeah, and there was more Elijah Craig. I can't remember what else was in it because I was about 4 or 5 drinks into the night at that point. But I remember getting back to the crib and we was all having a good time, laughing, cutting up and whatnot. And we get back to our wives and we were telling our wives that we were drinking, and they were like, "Y'all were drinking R. Kelly's and Jeffrey Epstein's. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? What is wrong? What y'all got going on where y'all drinking them drinks? It's like it's just a name, but the drinks were good." So
Hmm.
while we don't know where the Epstein files are, I can tell you where you can go get a good Jeffrey Epstein at in Indianapolis, Indiana. And
That is
that drink,
crazy.
that drink is fire. Can't even front on that.
That
Not
is
front on
funny
that.
as shit. Now that does sound good. I ain't gonna hold you. Some Elijah Craig and that Twisted Tea.
Hey, it
Shit.
went down smooth, man. I'll have more in the future. That's for sure.
Man, it reminds me of this one drink I had at fucking Fridays. Like shit, probably almost 10 years ago now.
Yeah.
And they had one of them. It was like the Jack Daniel's honey or something mixed with
Mm,
one of those Angry Orchard beers or something. Man, that shit was good. It was a good, perfect little fall drink. I was like, damn, man, that
yeah.
shit had you fucked. I was
Hmm.
buzzing like a motherfucker leaving Fridays. I'm like, damn,
Right.
shit, got me feeling good as hell in here.
Right. Right. Ain't nothing wrong with that at all. I miss
Hell no,
Fridays. I hate they
nah.
shut them all down.
They all shut. Oh well, you know what?
For the
Yeah,
most part, man, good luck finding one.
ours out here shut down. Man, that used to be my fraternity chapter out here. Man, that was our spot, boy.
Right.
That was our hangout because they had the deals. They used to have a DJ and shit in there. Like it was crazy. You know what's crazy? I don't know how it was out there, but it wasn't until I moved to Virginia that I even knew that they had some of them with like DJs. Some of them like little clubs and shit in there, bruh.
Really? I ain't never seen
Hell
that before.
yeah, man.
That's all right.
When I first graduated and moved, actually I hadn't even graduated yet. My sister was living out here in Virginia while I was in college in
Right.
Kentucky, so I come out and visit every now and then. And where she lived at, right outside D.C., she like, yeah, we're gonna go to Fridays or something. I'm like, nigga, what we going to Fridays to? I'm like, I'm trying to turn up and shit. She like, nah, trust me, man. We get there, parking lot packed. I'm talking about a line to get in Fridays, dog. I'm like,
Damn.
what is going on? They got a whole DJ in there, club floor. Even where I live at now. When I first moved here, they had a DJ and shit going. I'm like, nigga, Fridays is the shit, boy.
Hey, that's what's up right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, now they all are shut down probably about 3-4 years ago. Now I sit here and think about it.
Yeah, yeah. Ours shut down probably about the same 3, 4, 5 years ago, something like that. We used to go to one in Gatlinburg all the time, and I think they still have one down there, but it's in a different location. But I mean, even still, man, good luck finding one, man. They're hard to find
Damn,
anymore.
I didn't realize they'd all went out like that. To be honest
Yeah,
with you,
man, it's sad story.
definitely
I
a
think
sad
COVID got
story.
them.
What you say?
I think COVID got them.
Yeah, I can definitely see that be the case. Took down a lot of folks, a lot of businesses as well too, man.
Hmm.
Definitely. But no, man. Let's go ahead and get into these mental check-ins, man.
All
And
right.
I like weeks like this because I've literally haven't had time to even sit here and think on it. So it's
Yeah,
like
me neither.
shit. I got to come off the cuff. You want me to go first? You want to go first,
You can
man?
go first, man. I'll follow your lead.
Fuck. I'm gonna put myself at I'm gonna say like a 7.4.
Okay. Okay.
It's just one of those everything is everything type things. I will say, man, I had a very good night last night, man. I cherish good people in my life, man, quality people. So a guy I used to work for, even though he hates me when I say that I used to work for him, uh, I used to work for him. He hired me at I'll say my first real job out of college.
Okay.
And man, he saw leadership in me and helped me like move up the chains and shit. And man, that changed like the course of my life, man. From having somebody see something in me that I didn't see, and
Yeah.
it just helped him pull it out. Like man, shit, he been one of my damn closest friends. Shit, to this day, man. This was hell well over 10 years ago that we first met, started working together and shit. But he pulled up on me while I was out of town for work yesterday. So we had dinner and shit like that, man. It's always good catching up. I normally see him every couple years. He'll always swing through. Like he went out
Right.
of his I'm talking about a 4 hour drive out of his way just to meet me and have dinner and shit, man.
That's what's
So
up, man.
yeah, shit like that, man.
What's
I
up?
appreciate the hell out of, man, and just don't want nothing from you, man. Just good conversation, love, knowing you doing good, just to be in your presence,
Hmm.
man. I just love genuine people like that, man. Shit's just contagious. So yeah, I had a good
Right.
night yesterday, man. Catching up with him, seen him, and it's funny. We actually, I got some good insight on one of our topics today just from talking to him.
Okay.
So I'll share some of that when we get into it. But yeah, man, I put myself at a 7.4, dog. It's one of those everything's everything kids back in school now, so we back in the rhythm of things. I
Right.
will say, man, I'm loving my Fridays now because everybody's out the house on Fridays except me and the dog. So we just in here
Right.
chilling, boy. I missed my Fridays of just peace.
Right.
Uh, but nah, man, it's everything's been good, man. So where you coming in at this week, baby?
I'm gonna say I'm close to you. I'm gonna just go with a 7.0 this week. Uh, Had a good weekend last weekend, like I mentioned before. Got to go visit my best friend from college. Surprised him actually. So
Mm,
his wife was having a bridal shower, and she invited my wife and said, "Don't tell Ron. Tell Jason. Don't tell Ron, and we'll surprise him." And
I
uh,
love those.
oh man, it was dope, man. We pulled up to the crib and rang the doorbell. They made him come answer the door, and man, it was just good to see my boy, man. You know, much like what you said last night, man. High quality people, man.
Oh man.
Always good to
Mm-hmm.
spend time with them. Get rejuvenated, I guess, so to say.
Absolutely,
Man, you know what
man.
I'm saying? Because I mean, I ain't trying to shit on folks around me, but I mean, you know, Ron's my dude. You know what I'm saying? He knows where the bodies are buried. So anytime that
Exactly.
I can hang with my boy Ron, man, it's always a good time. And
Some
uh,
people's energies are just contagious, man. So it's like, man,
oh
when you get
yeah,
around them, man, it just uplifts you. You didn't even know you might have. You didn't even got to be down. You know what I'm saying? You be in a good headspace, and
right.
just being around them just lifted you even more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. And that's exactly what happened, man. And shit, I missed him soon as we left, man. I mean, it's just my dude,
Man.
man. And you know, always good to be around him. He's actually the dude who made the theme song for us. He
Oh
made
shit,
our
for real?
yeah. He's the one who made it. So it's shout out to my boy Ron Lockridge and hey, it was good to hang out with my boy and enjoy the weekend, man. So I'm at a 7.0, man. Just counting down the days, getting to the weekend. Got the grandkids this weekend. Going to see Spider-Man finally this weekend. So I'm looking forward to that. And shit, other than that, man, hey, life is good, man. I ain't got no major complaints, No, nothing that's gonna be solved right away anyway.
Yeah. Now my question, two things real quick. One,
Okay.
tell your boy when we get to episode 100, we're gonna need a refresher on the intro.
Will do.
So we just tell them be ready, man, because we pumping them out. So have them on
Will do.
standby.
Hey, he'll
And
be ready.
number two, have you seen the Spider-Man? Have you seen all of them leading up to this?
Yep. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought about seeing it, but then I literally looked and I'm like, damn, I don't know if I've watched any Tom Holland Spider-Man movies. Like,
No shit.
to be honest with you, I don't. I feel like I've seen so much of him in like the Marvel movies and shit that I've never seen him in actually Spider-Man. I don't know what it
Okay.
is. I was like, man, maybe I'm like one behind. I'll watch it and then go see the new one. I'm like, shit, I ain't seen none of these motherfuckers.
Oh.
So I've heard now. Now, since you've seen them, I'm gonna ask you something before we get started.
All right.
Who's the best Spider-Man? Who's played Spider-Man the best? I should say.
I'm a big fan of Tom Holland Spider-Man, so
Ooh, I heard it on the podcast. That's why I wanted to ask you your
yeah,
take. I can't say.
I'm a big fan, but I like them all. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like I like them all. Like Toby is the OG Spider-Man, and
Toby's pretty much when I stopped watching. That was my guy. I watched Toby, and then they put
Andrew Garfield.
Andrew Garfield. Yeah, and
I like him a lot.
I didn't like that nigga as Spider-Man. That's when I stopped watching. I was like, I'm not
really?
cool on this nigga. Yeah, I did not like him as
I
Spider-Man.
like him from Social Network, so I pretty much like anything that he's in. But Tom Holland, I didn't know who he was until he did Spider-Man, and all three of the movies were all good, man. I liked all three of them, man. Whereas the Andrew Garfield one, I watched the first one, didn't watch the second one, I don't think, and I watched all of Toby. So I think if I needed to be completely Spider-Man fulfilled, I'd need to watch Andrew Garfield. I need to go back and watch his. But
You don't need to do. You ain't missing nothing.
nah, I probably never will.
Yeah.
Shout out to my boy Andrew Garfield, but it is what it is. So, do you know anything about the Tom Holland Spider-Man?
No, I don't know the backstory. Nothing. The only thing I've heard about the movie, the new one, is that there was just a lot of like shit left open. It was like the storyline wasn't completed, is what I've heard. I've heard it was a phenomenal movie in regards to like action and everything. The newest one.
Okay. Well, all right. Well, interesting.
Yeah, that's just me. Like I said, I don't know shit about it. I'm just going based off the people I know that are diehards and love that shit.
Yeah.
Listen to the podcast and shit, people talking about it. So yeah, that's what I got from it. But everybody, some of them were saying, even the ones that said the story wasn't complete, said it was the best Spider-Man they'd seen. I was like, damn.
I've heard nothing but good stuff about it. I heard it was pro cop though. I heard it was pro cop and pro surveillance state. I did hear that in a subtle way.
Mm-hmm.
So they say, but you know how that shit goes. It's like
I bet
it's a superhero movie, man.
They said Tobey Maguire is gonna be in the new Marvel movie. Little cameo in there or something.
Well, that's why I was wondering what all you knew about the Tom Holland Spider-Mans, because in the last movie he had Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire in there.
Oh shit!
Because he ended up opening up a multiverse. And so all the Spider-Mans and all the old villains were all in the last Tom Holland Spider-Man movie. So you had Jamie Foxx, you had Andrew Garfield, you had Tobey Maguire, you had William Dafoe playing the Goblin. Like you had everybody in that motherfucker.
Damn, I need to go back and watch that one. Shit.
Yeah, so like where they open up the multiverse in there, it plays a part in what goes down in Doomsday. So that's why they come back.
Man, yeah, I'm a Marvel nigga. But it's just Marvel done fell off, man. They just I don't know. They've got my taste out for movies. I've never been big on DC, and I don't like a lot of the DC movies outside of Batman.
Man,
I'm really smooth, but I will say the DC shows on HBO Max be fucking phenomenal.
I watched Lanterns today.
I watched Lanterns yesterday, and I was like, oh yeah, this shit gonna be nice.
Yeah.
That shit gonna be nice. But I did hear, not to get distracted, but I did hear that they not gonna do a season 2 of Penguins, and I'm like, nigga,
I
y'all
heard
don't
that
y'all
too.
fuck around and do that shit was crack. I'm like, boy, y'all better not cancel that shit. Y'all be dumb as hell to do some shit like
Man,
that.
HBO be on some bullshit sometimes,
Dog,
man.
man, I'm
They
like,
canceled.
nigga,
They canceled Winning Time, man. You know what I'm saying? And Winning Time
yep.
was that was a dope ass TV show, man. You know
Was
what I'm saying?
Watchmen on there on Max?
Yeah, I think it was. Now that you say
Man,
that,
that shit was good as hell too. I'm like,
I
nigga,
think now
y'all
that you say
cancel
that,
this shit?
yeah, I'm
Dog.
pretty sure. But I think I heard that about Penguin too.
Penguin got, I don't know if they won Emmys, but they was heavily Emmy nominated.
Right.
I don't know. That shit blew my mind. Like, y'all better not, because that shit was good, dog. I'm like, because Penguin was like one of my first interactions with Batman growing up, and to see him
Right.
portrayed like that, I was like, man, this shit is fire, dog. Like, what? Yeah, don't fuck that up, man. Please
Yeah.
don't fuck that up. Please don't cancel that, y'all. Max, come on,
Yeah.
get your shit together, dog. Don't do it to us. Please
Yeah.
don't do it to us.
HBO need to get their shit together, man. They can get their shit together.
Come on, man. But no, man, appreciate you on the check-ins, man. Glad to see we doing well this week, man. Strolling through. I will say just one last thing before we get into our topics. I'm about fucking tired of this heat. I'm gonna be real all the way 1,000.
Is it still
I'm
hot up
sick of this shit, dog. I am. If I see 90 again, I'm liable to cry. Like we just
there?
been 90s and miserably hot. Then it's like the last 2 weeks you get these random crazy ass storms that last like 5-10 minutes, but they knock everything down, fuck up everything, then make it humid as shit. Like it's been so miserable, dog. Like I open my door, my whole bald head ass will be dripping like immediately, dog. That shit be driving me. I'm so tired. I'm so ready for fall now. And I'm a nigga that loves summer, and I hate when people complain about summer. But it's like, all right, y'all done did a little bit too much summer this year. Like y'all gonna have to turn this shit down. And then
I
I
hear
saw
you.
that July was the hottest month
Yeah,
on Earth ever.
ever. Crazy.
That shit is crazy, dog.
Crazy.
But y'all gonna tell me ain't no global warming? Come on now,
Yeah,
miss me with
man.
that
That
shit.
shit ain't. It's not real, but shit's fucked up.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
we getting crazy. I'm talking about these crazy 5-10 minute like floods, like
Yeah,
shit
man.
been nuts, dog. Like
Yeah.
trees been down. We went to the store one day, sunny, beautiful. Came out of Walmart, family. I was like, where the hell we been at? Like everything was knocked down, dark, raining like crazy. And then as soon as we leave out the parking lot, shit back to normal again. I'm like, all right, yo, this is some odd shit going on here, boy.
Mm-hmm. Oh
Definitely
yeah.
some odd shit.
Shit, it's been
Uh,
nice here the last couple of days. It ain't got above 84 degrees.
I wish. I was in West
Yeah.
Virginia this morning. It was 66 degrees this morning out there. Oh shit, boy. I could have just sat there the whole morning, just sitting outside, just enjoying that crisp air. And then as soon as I start making my way closer back to Virginia, they'll see that temperature just keep going up 94. I'm like, man, fuck you. Shit,
Man.
get at the car. And I'm like, yeah. Dang, dog, it's been hot as hell. Yeah, I looked at the weather. We
That's crazy.
finally about to stay in like 80s, drop down to some 70s on the horizon. But yeah, these
Yeah,
these
yeah, yeah.
90s and shit's
That's where
been
we're at
blowing
right
me,
now.
dog.
I hear you.
It's
I
been
hear you.
blowing me. But now, man, let's go ahead and jump into the topics today, man. We got a good one. Got some good ones for y'all today, man. I love weeks when we got something good going
Mm-hmm.
off the cuff, man. So let's go ahead and get into this first one. The USS Lincoln. So this, if people don't know, man, this has been a story kind of got boosted up over the last week or two
Mm-hmm.
with this ship out middle of the ocean, people losing their minds, supposedly shit like that. So for those that don't fully understand what is happening, what is the USS Lincoln, what's going on with it? So it's a Navy ship. Um, it departed San Diego on November 21st, 2025. So that was exactly 271 days ago, approximately 9 months. The ship was originally expected to complete its deployment around May 2026, but then that return was postponed as Lincoln remained in the Middle East supporting operations against Iran. And as of right now, there's still no publicly announced exact date for its return. I know they are planning a return, but there's no set date for it as of today, for sure. So again, they're supposed to come back in May. Didn't come back in May because obviously we in this new war now, so shit done
Mm-hmm.
changed. So like, nah, I thought you'd pump your brakes, man. We need you out here. We need you. So the Lincoln did make a brief port visit in Guam on December 11th. So again, it left November 21st from San Diego, stopped in Guam on December 11th, departed shortly after that, and it has not had a conventional port call since. The USNI reported on August 17th the Lincoln had been deployed for 269 days and had spent 248 consecutive days at sea. That continuous at sea period is a modern U.S. aircraft carrier record. The previous benchmark was 206 consecutive days set by the USS Dwight D. Eisenhower during the COVID-19 pandemic in 2020. So the Lincoln has exceeded that by more than a month already. So yeah, this is
Both of them
interesting.
during Trump. Both of them during Trump regime.
I know that is, you know, I didn't even put that together, but yeah, definitely both during that time frame.
Huh.
And it was kind of interesting for me on this one, and that's why I was saying I got some good insight on this because the person I was talking about I met yesterday, he's a former Marine, so he's
Right.
used to being on these aircraft carriers. He's done tons of deployments, stuff like this. Now he's an old head vet, so you know how you may or may not know every old head vet. It's just like anything. Well, back in my day, shit, we'd be on
Mm,
here this long. They crying, they pussies. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Stuff
Yeah. Oh
like
yeah.
that. You get
Oh
things
yeah.
like that. So it's
The
anytime
good
it's like,
old,
man.
the good old.
Hmm.
I was abused, so you can handle it too.
Oh yeah, exactly.
I was abused. You can handle the abuse too. You know
Yep, it
that?
was one of those. Especially when you're dealing with Marines. I don't know how much Marines you deal with, but Marines are always like that, man. They funny people to me.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Uh,
That's that old head mentality, man. That's that old
yep.
head. They got it from the boomers.
You know what? I can't even say shit because, like, when I'm doing army talk with people and they talking about like different trainings and shit and how the things are now, and I'm like, man, these soft ass soldiers nowadays, man. Back in my time, man, we'd have been doing this shit. We'd have got punched in the fucking mouth and yada yada, and now y'all got, man. Once I hear some shit, it'll get me worked up real quick, man. I'm like, man,
Oh
shut
yeah.
your ass up. But nah, so I understand what he's saying on that. But he did let me know that one thing he did point out to me is that it's normal, and that was one thing I looked up, that it's normal for these long deployments, like 9 month deployment. Like even like I think about soldiers in the army, 9, 12 month deployment was the norm back in like when we was fighting in Iraq. When I
Hmm.
was active in the army, that was the normal. You're gonna be gone at least 9 months, and then they started shorting them 6, 3, stuff like that. But 9 months was normal. Now, again, what is not normal about this is the 248 days consecutively.
Right.
So that was one thing we were talking about last night. Like, yeah, these long things is, it is what it is. It happens sometimes because he's been in a situation. He's like, shit, we was about to, I forgot where he said we was about to pull off at, maybe Brazil or something like that. And he was like,
Hmm.
some shit happened, and as soon as we about to get there, boop, turn course. Now we on for a longer stretch. So that shit is normal, but the 248 consecutive days is not normal at all. Normally you're gonna have some kind of
Yeah.
protocol in between.
Right.
Get your little R&R, you know what I'm saying? Get your quick fix, anything you need.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Decompress, relax, take
yeah,
a
get off the
break,
fucking ship. You know what
get
I'm
off the
saying?
damn boat.
I
Yeah.
don't know if anybody's seen them ships, but hey, I told them straight up. That's the main reason why I wouldn't want to do the Navy. I'm not about to be on that damn carrier in them tight ass quarters on this shit for this long. Hell, nah, I mean, I lost my mind on that shit. But I knew that before I even, did anything. Shit,
Right.
you better put me on that damn ship. I couldn't even imagine no damn 9 months on a damn ship in the middle of the ocean. Like, y'all can't touch no land or nothing.
That's
Hell no, that shit is crazy. So again, why are they still there? Lincoln is supporting U.S. military operations connected to the continuing conflict with Iran. The carrier has been operating in the Arabian Sea and U.S. Fifth Fleet CENTCOM area. After public scrutiny, the Navy is now sending the USS George Washington toward the Middle East to relieve the Lincoln again.
okay.
We don't know how long that's going to take. I can't remember exactly. I want to say the USS George Washington was in Spain or something. I don't
Okay.
don't take me on. Don't take me at that, but it might
Right,
be.
right, right.
It's somewhere else, and then it might be a while for that shit to get there. It ain't like it's gonna pull
Yeah.
up tomorrow or something.
Right, right, right. It's still better than them coming from San Diego or some shit like that, though.
Yeah. Well, the good thing is, like, I think about the seamen, the Marines, and stuff on there. They at least have a date now, because I couldn't
Yeah.
imagine it's May. I'm thinking I'm about to go home. Then you like, nah, we not going home. Now it's August, and you still ain't telling me nothing about when the hell am I going home. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
Like, yeah, I'm gonna start getting a little stirred crazy my damn self. You know what I'm
right.
saying? Like, especially we ain't doing shit. You know what I'm saying? Uh, I know you're training, you're waiting for, the threats to come, stuff like that, staying on your toes, but it's like shit. Been out here since May, shit popped off. Like, what we doing here, man?
Right.
That should have drive you crazy.
Crazy.
So the main kind of the even reason it's a topic of discussion, and even the reason why this USS George Washington is coming, is because there's been a lot of outrage, I should say, on the conditions on the ship for the
Hmm.
sailors and the Marines and stuff. So a few things that have been highlighted. Again, these are things that have been highlighted. We still don't know. It's hard, like we've said on several episodes, it's hard to get the truth anymore these days. So there's been shortages of basic supplies, hygiene products, water problems, plumbing problems,
Mm,
food issues, mail delays, fatigue, mental health concerns, and obviously
mm,
morale
right.
gets killed and stuff like that. Which, just looking at it, I don't need no verification. You tell me I'm gonna be home in May, then I'm in August. I still don't know when I'm gonna be home. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of mental health problems. There's gonna be
Oh
a
yeah.
lot of morale issues.
Hmm.
And on a ship, there's gonna be a lot of shit that done went wrong. Hell, you can get on a damn cruise ship for a week and realize how many shit goes wrong just in that one week. And they used to doing it
Hmm.
every damn day.
Oh yeah.
So it's like, yeah, I can believe a lot of this shit going wrong. It is what it is. It sucks. But yeah, this is what some of the people are facing right now. And I think the mental health is what's really been pushing it.
I'd say
Because
so.
we've got these people have communication back home, so they're telling their moms, parents, whatever, hey man, these are the kind of conditions we living in. Then you see videos, you don't know what's real or not. You know what I'm saying? I've seen some
Hmm.
videos of the showers and shit like that, and I ain't even gonna lie, they look like every other military shower I've ever taken, to where it look nasty as shit. And I'm like, shit, that's on the land and on your shit, boy. That's just military for you. Shit be gross sometimes.
What about the food? You seen pictures of the food?
I haven't seen any pictures of the food. You seen some?
I seen some, man. I seen some.
Look
That would be the
nasty.
hard part for me, man. This shit look nasty as hell, man. Look nasty as hell. Burger didn't even look right. Burger looked sick. Looked
But
like
I
it
tell
had
you
the
this,
looked
man.
like it had the bird flu or something.
That's another thing. When you're in the military, you used to not getting that good looking ass food. Like, it's just you're trained on it. Like, I've been
Yeah, oh yeah.
trained to eat one MRE a day. It don't even matter what the MRE is. Like, you didn't get to pick your shit. You just gonna get tossed something, and you gonna be hungry enough to eat that motherfucker, and just learn to live with. You learn to live and eat with so much shit. It's crazy. I've eaten all kinds of nasty bullshit I didn't want to eat just out of pure hunger. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So yeah, but it's like, all right, that's training and shit. Like, we out here, like, I need some quality shit now that I'm out here. I'm not in training mode right now. I'm in shit. I'm doing my job. I need me some good, satisfactory food that's gonna keep me going and nourished and shit like that. So yeah, especially think about 9 months of eating bullshit. Yeah, I'm gonna be tight. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Oh yeah.
I get tired of eating food on the damn cruise for a week, and it's because it's the same shit, and that should be good. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
it is
saying?
good. Yeah. Shoot
Should
yeah.
be good, and I still be tired of it. So I couldn't imagine having to eat some nasty. I would hate to have to eat military food for 9 damn months. And so you get used to it. You gotta do what you gotta do, but it'd be like, damn, can I get some quality? And that's when them
Right, right.
stops come in handy. You know what I'm saying? To get that shit.
Yeah, you're
Um,
right. You're right. And if you ain't stopping, shit, you still struggling.
so with this, man, so that's kind of like the whole breakdown of what's going on with it. What do you think? Do you think it's like a legitimate problem? Like, it's hard these days to say, is this a legitimate thing that's been happening? Is it something that's just been blown up just because we all pissed off at Trump and this administration that we're gonna blow up and escalate everything? Or do you think it's just a legitimate thing of another, hey, y'all been fucking up and now there's another problem that's happened?
Mm, I think it's a combination of all of it, because uh, I do think that I think the public outcry will be different if somebody like Joe Biden was the president. You know, if Joe
Mm-hmm.
Biden or Kamala Harris was president right now, folks would be outraged at the administration. Folks would be screaming and yelling, "You don't love the troops. Why don't you support the troops? You don't love America. You don't love the military." So I look at that aspect of it of why we don't have the outcry for it now. Why any other time it's all when you could pump up the soldiers and profess your love for the United States of America and the military and whatnot. Folks will do that in a heartbeat. But
Mm-hmm.
when the people in the military say, you know what, this shit might be kind of fucked up, the attitude they get back in return now is, well, you joined, so you just gonna have to take it. You
Yeah.
knew what you signed up for, you knew what you got into, fuck it. And it's like, where'd all the love for the military go? You know what I'm saying? It's like y'all love the motherfuckers on Memorial Day and on Veterans Day, but
Hell yeah,
but
fake
on
ass
August
shit.
19th, when the military saying I need a little bit more support, a little bit more love from y'all, they can't get it. So I'd be interested to see how things would be if the tables were turned if we had a different administration. Because one thing we can see from this administration is they definitely don't give a fuck. They ain't worried about none of the motherfuckers, man. Never
Bruh,
mind, never
bruh,
mind it's a bullshit war to begin with, but
come on.
you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
To hear them say, they'll be all right, shit like that, man. It's like, damn, man, these dudes are fighting y'all's war, and y'all can't even just show them some love, even if it's fake love. You can't show them some fake
Yeah,
love.
dog.
You know
Like,
what I'm saying?
what?
It's like, man, damn, man. I don't know. It don't make the situation better, but at the same time, again, I'm not hearing the outcry for it like I would
I don't
expect to
know.
hear, and
Nah.
that confuses the shit out of me.
There ain't no outcry because they're saying it's fake. There ain't no real problem or nothing like that. And I'm like, how can it not be a real problem? Anytime you tell somebody you coming home on this date, and then after
Yeah,
that, months later, there's still no date of when I'm going home. I don't care what position you in. There's gonna be some mental issues going on that ship, especially when we
hmm,
dealing with. I gotta remember a lot of these are young 20s. You know what I'm
yes,
saying? Like that
hmm,
teenagers. I mean, like teen adults,
yeah,
18, 19 years old to like mid to 20s is probably the average age you getting on some of these ships. Now you got some senior leadership and stuff, but you get a lot of young new recruits, shit like that, man. So
hmm,
think about it. I just joined the Navy. I'm on this ship now. I've been out here for 9 fucking months. Like, yeah, take me home. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like, shit. I didn't know it was gonna be all this. Um, I don't know, man. The whole
Hey,
thing is crazy.
good luck
And the,
retaining some of them soldiers
hell yeah, I think
that
about
are
the
on that boat.
morale aspect of it,
Yeah,
because I'm like, when I heard Trump say this shit, I'm like, golly, bro. Like you saying, at least fake it. When he was asked about it, and he was like, they ain't been out there long enough. Man, if I'm on that ship and I heard the goddamn president say we ain't been out here long enough, and I'm
yeah.
losing my fucking mind on this ship after 9 months, boy, hey, you think I'm gonna re-enlist? Hell nah,
Hell
boy.
no,
Hell nah. Especially
hell
not if
no.
he's in here. You know what I'm saying? Hell, I can honestly say I did not re-enlist in the army because it was right when Trump first took office, and I said I'm not
Hmm.
gonna re-enlist and be in Trump's army because I didn't
Right,
want to get. I felt like he was gonna put us in a war, and I didn't want to be involved in it. I'm like, I'm not gonna fight for him. I'll fight for my
right.
country. I'm not fighting for him. And anything we get involved with is gonna be him, not the
Yeah,
country.
I
And then
know.
here we are. Here
Yep.
we are, damn near 10 years later from when I got out the army because I didn't want to re-enlist. Here we are, man. This shit is. It's like, hey, I feel like I made a good ass decision.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, you did.
but no,
I
man, it's
was gonna mention that aspect of it. It's like you hear him talking all that shit. How you gonna be motivated to go fight for that motherfucker, man?
come on, man.
And I saw a picture of a airplane flap, and the soldiers
Mm-hmm.
are writing stuff on the flaps, and they wrote all kinds of shit on there, man. I wish I still
Mm-hmm.
had the picture so I could look it up, but I remember seeing it and was like, man, the morale is so bad they writing shit on the damn planes that are
I,
flying over Iran right now. You know what I'm saying?
it's so hard, man. That's why I hate this because you don't know what information to believe or if you're even getting real information. Because there was a lot of talks of people trying to commit suicide, try to
Yeah,
jump off
yeah.
the ship. I know they had at least one confirmed person did jump off the ship. Uh, but it's like, and now they covering up reasons why that person jumped off the ship, shit like that.
Hmm.
They's like, man, I just want to get off the damn ship and do something, get off, do anything else but this.
Right.
So I can imagine there probably is more that has happened that we just don't know about because they want to keep it hush and not look bad, especially midterms are here, so they cannot have any bad news. And then we wonder why Trump keeps trying to push all his people to take over all these news outlets and shit like that, so you can control the damn narrative. You know what I'm saying? When you
Hmm.
control the narrative, whatever you say goes. Whatever the real truth is can get hidden away real easy. You know what I'm
Real
saying?
easy. Oh yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
a man. I don't know, man. That shit is unfortunate. Because we just really don't fully know what's going on. But at the end of the day, like I said, I don't care if people are really jumping or not. You can't sit here and tell me that somebody that's been on the ship for 9 months ain't losing their fucking mind.
Right.
Especially in them small ass quarters. Especially if you a lower ranked individual and you ain't even got no pool and you ain't can't do shit. Like your life is miserable on that damn ship.
Miserable.
You know what I'm saying? I just like it's literally anything. If somebody at your job say, "Hey, we're gonna have you doing this bullshit project until May," and you're like, "All right," your mind mentally said, "Let me prep myself, get through this shit through May," and then now it's August and they still got you working on this bullshit ass project. You're gonna be like, "Hey, y'all, hey, enough's a fucking enough. I'm either gonna quit this bitch, I'm gonna leave, do you jump out, do something, man. Like I can't
Yeah.
keep doing this shit, man." It's just like that's just human nature. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to hear
Hmm.
nobody say that that's a problem because that's gonna be a common thing for anybody. It's just how we built. We're not built to get lied to and be deceived and be stuck in one little place like that, man. It should make
No,
you go
we ain't.
stir crazy.
Hmm.
It's sad, man.
Yes, it is. Yeah, it is.
Super sad, but now we'll see how it plays out. We'll see when this new ship is coming out there to replace them. Hopefully we get some people that are speaking up when they get back on their experiences. Just to let us know
Yeah.
what really happened, man. I don't want nothing sugar coated, and I'm okay if they're like, "Hey, it wasn't that bad as people made it seem" or something like
Right.
that. I don't care. I just want to know the truth. How'd y'all really feel, man? Like, you know, I always got a special place for any of our military. So, man,
Absolutely. Man, there's so many of them. You probably have some that'll say it wasn't that bad. Others
that's
that'll say
true. I mean,
this
that's
shit was
anything.
horrible.
Yeah.
Because it's like a floating city. You know, you got
Mm-hmm.
2, 3,000 people on there, man, and man, boy, you
And it
imagine
ain't
having
that
a
cruise
mortal
ship.
enemy on that boat, man, knowing y'all can't go nowhere, y'all gotta see each other every damn day.
Yeah, shit was suck, dog.
No, I think of all the different scenarios that a person could go through in that situation, man, and I don't know, man. I don't know. I can't speak on how I would be. I'd like to think that I would be able to handle whatever they throw in front of me. Plus I'm somebody who likes the water, so I don't know that I would be bothered that bad about being on the water. My main thing would be, like you said, them telling me we're getting off the boat in May, and then come August we're still on the boat with no plans of getting off the
But
boat
no
no
end
time
date.
soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that. I mean, I think even the strongest person would break in some of them situations, man. So
Mm-hmm.
like you said, man, hats off to the folks in the military who's doing what they have to do, doing what they got to do to survive. Folks on the boat, man,
I mean, you
I
see it
just
in the
hate it for them.
army when people would get deployed. Man, they would go for like they might be there 9 months now, then got extended because some shit changed, and now they need to stay there long. That's when you get motherfuckers going AWOL and everything. The only difference is
Hmm.
people on that ship ain't got nowhere to run off to. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
So it's
but when that
different.
boat gets home, they might take off. You might not ever see them again.
Ever. Like shit. Hell
Shit, y'all
no.
gonna have to come find me.
Yeah, that's a rough one, man. But nah, man, appreciate you on that one. Let's jump into our last topic, man.
All right.
This one's a deep one, man. It's been getting a lot of attention here lately.
Oh yeah.
I'm glad you pointed this one out too. So black Americans found hanging, and is there a reason for suspicion? So there have been a number of highly publicized cases over roughly the last decade involving black Americans found hanging in trees, public areas, or very unusual locations, with at least about 7 cases that drew significant public scrutiny. But there's no authoritative national database tracking this exact type of death. So we really don't know. We just going by whatever makes major headlines and gets reported. That's
Yeah.
pretty much. And one thing that's not mentioned is that almost all of these are happening in the South,
Mm-hmm.
which is crazy. We'll circle back to that aspect of it here in a little bit. So this newest case involves 29-year-old Tasia Fortune. Black mother of four whose body was discovered on August 3rd, 2026, hanging outside an abandoned house in Jackson, Mississippi. Now I'm gonna stop right there and say I have heard so much crazy and bad shit out of Jackson, Mississippi that I
Hmm.
just do not understand why any black person would want to live in Jackson, Mississippi. I don't care what job is paying me. I don't care how much they paying me. You could not get me to move to Jackson, Mississippi. I don't care if you said, Deuce, we're going to give you $100 million a year to live in Jackson, Mississippi. I'm going to tell you the SMD. I am not going to no damn Jackson, Mississippi. It's
Right.
just too much and too much gets covered up. It's just, that shit is scary to me. It seemed like damn wild, wild west out there.
It
Because
does.
it's just always something happening. It's like, oh, well, we don't know. Well, bye, move on next. Like
Yeah.
hell no, man. As a black person, I just wouldn't feel comfortable. I wouldn't even feel comfortable driving through Jackson, Mississippi. You know
I
what I
don't
mean?
feel I don't feel comfortable in the deep south period.
Yeah, I can definitely understand. Um, so as of the latest reporting, authorities have not publicly announced a final determination of suicide or homicide. So again, this is August 3rd. It's been about 2 weeks now. We don't know if it's a suicide or homicide. I know there's been some questions like how high she was hanging, why she at this abandoned house, how the hell she hang herself like that. It's a lot.
Yeah, it really is.
And I'm not the type of person, I'm not gonna go look at the body or nothing like that because I've been trauma filled too much from looking at videos and shit like that in the past that I can't do them things no more, man, because they really
Right.
mentally disturb me. But this is what I'm hearing from looking at photos, things like that. It's like, dude, ain't no way in hell she did this to herself, and her family's like, hey, like she's not the kind of person like, and I understand you hear that in almost a lot of these suicide situations. They would never do this, and it's like we sometimes you just don't know. So I try to keep open minded, but it's like, come on, hanging your damn self. Like, I can
Right.
understand you done shot yourself or something like, we don't
Yeah.
know what might have really happened, but you done hung yourself. Like you went all the way out your way to go hang yourself to kill yourself. Like, I don't know about that one.
I don't either, man. I don't either. I'm right there with you.
Yeah, that one's just a little bit interesting. So again, they haven't made a determination on how she's died. Her body was sent to Mississippi State Medical Examiner for an autopsy. So again, out of Mississippi, we waiting on results of autopsies and all kinds of shit that they.
Yeah, man.
It's a messed up. So I just wanted to hit up on a couple more of the most recent ones. I ain't gonna go through all multiple ones that have happened, but uh, some of the two other recent ones was Demar Travion, aka Trey Reed from Delta State University. So September 2025, Reed was a 21-year-old black student, and on September 15th, he was found hanging from a tree near the pickleball courts at Delta State University, and it was ultimately ruled a suicide. Then we have Norris Richardson of Colbert County, Alabama, September 24th. He was 39 years old, was found hanging inside an abandoned house in rural Alabama. Richardson had previously filed a lawsuit accusing the Sheffield Police Department of abuse, including allegations that officers assaulted him, denied him medical care, used a taser and tear gassed against him while he was jailed. And his wife was arguing that she feels like that's the reason why this happened is because he's putting too much pressure and publicizing the Sheffield Police Department too much that she felt like they wanted to silence him,
Hmm.
which is very unfortunate if that is the case. So a couple questions off of this that I wanted us to kind of hit on.
Right.
So, why do these deaths create such immediate suspicion and have American institutions earned enough trust that black families should simply accept a suicide determination without independent scrutiny?
Well, the answer to the first question, why do they create such immediate suspicion? Is a large part has to do with the fact that they've all been hung, and they've been hung in the South, and we
History.
know, we know the history of the South. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
we've all seen the pictures of people who got lynched back in the day, and there will be lynch parties with multiple, I mean, hundreds of people watching them die. You
Mm-hmm.
know, and to see it to see a black person hanging from any tree by a rope, in 2026 is gonna spark trauma. It's gonna spark trauma and shit, millions and millions of black people all across the country, because that's what we grew up. It's what we grew up seeing. It's what we
Mm-hmm.
grew up learning, and now it's happening all over again. So the question becomes, is it suicide? I mean, shit. There's no way that we're gonna think that that is suicide. It might be suicide, and like you said, I'm trying to keep an open mind that it could be suicide because you just truly never know. But the question does become, if it is suicide, why are they hanging themselves? Why
Mm-hmm.
why that approach? How come nobody's seeing these people trying to hang themselves? Because I'm sorry, I'm not a I'm not gonna sit and act like I'm an expert on suicide or I'm an expert on ropes or nothing like that. But I have a hard time believing that you can do all of that to yourself and nobody's gonna see you ever. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like somebody's gonna see something, and if
Mm-hmm.
nobody's seeing anything, then that tells me the first insinuation on my part is gonna be the people who are supposed to see are closing their eyes and acting like they don't see. And
Yeah.
to me, that's going to be by design and on purpose. So it's going to be hard for me, based on my history in the United States of America, to trust any institution that's going to come out and say a black person committed suicide by hanging himself with a rope. I just don't see it. I could be wrong. I could be way off base. I just don't see it based on the history that I have learned in the United States of America. I just don't see it.
Yeah.
I can't imagine being suicidal. I've never been suicidal, so I'm not going to try to imagine that process. But at the same time, I know if I was going to be suicidal, I'm not hanging myself, man. It's going to be quick and easy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to do something that's going to make me struggle, nor am I going to do something that's going to send a message to my people that could be the wrong message. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
it's hard for me to believe that it is
It is.
suicide, and it's hard for me to
Yeah. It's,
believe
and it's
any
just
police department that's going to come out and say that it's suicide. It's just going to be hard, man.
yeah. To me, this is another one of those things that I'm like, I don't understand why people are shocked that black people first instinct is to not believe it. Uh,
Right,
just because, like you're saying, based off of the history of the Deep South and lynchings and things like that, just first and foremost, that's why I'm not going to believe it. Well, I'll say it makes it hard to believe it just off the gate. I've been
hmm
in a situation of feeling, not having that self worth anymore and stuff like that. So I understand that feeling that people get, but to think about the process of having to go through and hang yourself and all the steps that's involved in hanging yourself and
right.
going to like abandoned place stuff like that. There's a lot of steps being taken. Like I can understand. I'd believe it a little bit more if like sheriff's department's like, hey, yeah, we got her credit card record shows she bought the rope from this store three
Right.
days ago, something like that. I'd be like, hey, you know
Yeah.
what? There's something showing me, or hey, yeah, I got home and I found that my main rope was missing. One, I don't know who the fuck just keeping rope like this hanging around. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That one's kind of interesting. But it's like there's got to be some kind of trail of this was
Evidence.
coming. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I don't see anybody just one day saying, hey, you know what? I don't want to be here. Let me just figure out where to go get some rope at. Let me figure out a abandoned place to hang myself and let people find my body here. It's too much steps involved to hang yourself
hmm
as a means of death. So I don't have like you. I don't have the statistics on what's the number one like suicide death. I don't know if it's like shooting yourself, overdosing, or what. But I can imagine hanging yourself is at the very bottom of that list.
I would think so.
You would think so, and not to say people don't hang themselves, because people have definitely hung themselves to kill themselves, but usually
hmm
they're gonna do it at home,
Right.
something like that. It's
Be a little
just
bit more private.
yeah, it's just too much outliers involved with some of this stuff. To I'm like, it doesn't add up. Again, just over the general history of hangings and stuff in the South. And again, this shit is only happening in the South. I can
Mhm.
understand. I could be a little bit even more open minded if some of this was happening up north on the West Coast, something like that. This is
Right.
literally only happening in the areas that are known for hanging motherfuckers, black people.
hmm
I ain't believing that one. And in an area
Right.
where uh, a lot of black people are having issues to where shit ain't getting done. They poor. Shit ain't that. I mean, we still dealing with Nolan Wells and shit in Mississippi. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, there's, I
Mm-hmm.
don't trust nothing that happens in Mississippi with law
No.
enforcement. I don't care who you are. I'm sorry. I ain't trusting shit that happens in Mississippi. You know what I'm
Mm-mm.
saying? I pray to God nothing I ever do, I don't end up passing through something illegal happen and I get stopped or something, man, I'd be scared to death out there. I'd be fake. Hey, Jay, hey, watch me the whole time while I'm going
Right.
through, dog. I'm scared as hell, man. But
Yeah.
it's I mean, I just don't like when sometimes when people play like, whoa, why is y'all's first thought that it's some foul play? Because motherfucker, it's 2026 and people ain't just getting hung. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like in the South, come on. It's like sometimes this shit should be like, I get why you're upset. But such and such, but you give me some evidence showing otherwise. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing anything
Mm-hmm.
showing otherwise. Just it's easy to slap suicide on something and then move on. You know what I
Yes, it
mean?
is. Especially
It's
if you want to cover it up.
yeah, man. It's yep, suicide, easy, done, move on next. Like, come
Mm-hmm.
on, they too poor, they ain't gonna get no lawyers, they can't fight back on this shit.
Right.
Next, move on. Yeah, it's crazy. um so my last question on this one, and this one was very interesting. So, are suspicions about racial violence sometimes distracting us from a black suicide and mental health crisis that deserves considerable more attention? And the reason I asked that is because while I was researching this, I did see, and I wish I would have wrote down the percentage, but it's a very alarming rate of black suicide going on in our country right now that honestly I didn't know about it until I researched this, that we do have a high rate of suicide going on like crazy amongst the black community. Um,
Mm-hmm.
it's almost scary and alarming. I'm like, damn, why is nobody? And if somebody is talking about it, I do apologize, but it's like I haven't seen anything on it. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, I
So
haven't seen much on it at all. I wasn't
yeah, I hadn't.
like I've heard rumblings of it, but I mean, I really wasn't. I'm really not all that aware. I don't know the numbers, nor have I read an article or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
But man,
Yeah.
that's
So do you think that racial violence is distracting us from that what might possibly be going on? Not to saying we think that she would committed suicide, but do you think it's kind of a distraction from it?
it could be, man. Because one thing, suicide's always a sensitive subject, and
Mm-hmm. For
one thing
sure.
that one thing that folks really don't want to talk about is suicide and how it affects society. And truthfully, I mean, that's a valid point, man. It's a valid question.
It is, and I'll say this, not to cut you off, but
Y'all, no, you good?
it is we see it so much in the black community. And I can just tell you firsthand, I've seen it even within my own family. Uh, Black people, we do tend to hide mental health issues. When I say
Yeah,
hide, I mean we want to mask that. It's like almost if we see that our kid or somebody has a mental health issue, we just rather than try to solve the problem, we like to pretend it's not there. Oh, ain't nothing wrong with that boy. Yada yada yada. Move on.
hmm
Such and such. Even though it's like, man, there's clearly a problem here. It's like I don't
right.
know. It's like we almost too embarrassed with each other to want to address certain things or say there's something wrong with us. Like I don't. I've never really understood that, but it's something I've seen firsthand plenty of times in our community of people
Right.
just wanting to hide. Like, no, this boy clearly got some mental issues going on. Like, why are you not doing something to get this addressed? Oh, he okay, he just hyper or something like that. Or, like, no, man. Like a lot of this stuff, like if we actually address some of these issues that we're seeing and not trying to cover up and hide them, we could actually, take care of some real life issues and stop this cycle that we're in of people just having issues and it's going on, having issues. They keep passing that trauma and shit on.
hmm
Um, it is something that I do think black people should work on. Being saying it's okay to have some mental issues. You know what I'm
Yeah, yeah,
saying? Once we know it's okay, then we'll talk about it. Then I believe those suicides will start going down. I think our suicides are just me personally. I think it goes up so much is because a lot of them probably don't have a safe space to go talk to somebody about it.
yeah,
One, shit, mental health care is expensive as shit. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? So to get an actual
hmm
expert is expensive as hell. Uh, And then you
Then
try
you
to go
gotta.
talk to your family or something, and then
Mhm.
shit, they like, man, go on with your ass. Everybody got anxiety. Everybody stressed out, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You be
Mhm.
alright, and they not all right. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
It's I don't know. It's like to me, it's almost like we've got a lot of trauma from in our which shit, technically we do. I've learned about this. We do have a lot of trauma and PTSD that are almost built into our DNA from slavery times.
Mhm.
That's been passed along to us to where you get those mindsets like that, like shit, man, who cares if you got something going on with you? Shit, mass gonna come kill your ass if something don't happen. So just suck that shit up and keep moving on. And it's like
Right.
we've carried that kind of mindset on into generation, and nobody stopped it. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? So we
Nah.
just keep this cycle going. It's crazy.
No. And if you're a person who participates in social media, uh, when these discussions take place in public forums, a lot of the pushback to black people is, from non-black people is the same thing. Oh, you need to get over that shit, suck that
Oh
shit up,
yeah,
you need to move on, da da da, whatever, whatever. So all that's going to do is push you even further down the hole and push you deeper and deeper into whatever you have going on mentally. So that aspect of it is also a problem as well. I also add that when you do have mental health issues, and whether or not the resources ain't going to be there for everybody. A lot of it depends. A lot of your resources depend on what kind of job you have. If we're going to be honest about it, if
for
you got a
sure.
good job, chances are you'll be able to find the necessary resources that you need to help you get the help that you need. The other problem that takes place when it comes to black folks and trying to get help with their mental health and whatnot is finding someone who truly understands what it means to be black. And
Mm.
that's the other issue that you're going to have to deal with when it comes to trying to get your mental health taken care of. Because in my journey, it's always been hard to find that one person that I could relate to, and trying to find that one black person out there who can be the safe space to be that person I can talk to. And being honest, the one that I did find, it didn't work out. You know what I'm saying? So there I was again, struggling with my feelings as a black American and nobody to talk to about it. So, you
Man,
know,
I'm glad you said that too, because I'm literally in that cycle right now. When I first started my mental health journey and started doing therapy, it's crazy because you normally, especially from what I've heard from other people, you don't find the right one the first time. I found my perfect therapist my first go. Well, it technically wasn't my first go around, but my first true, real go around. I found him, and it was perfect. It was a perfect guy. I didn't have to explain my experience or nothing. He just knew. So it was a whole lot easier to dig into my problems. Now we couldn't probably like after a year or so we couldn't continue through because of schedules and he was doing other shit. He was growing. Um, so I ended up, hey, I feel good. I'm straight. I don't need to see anybody anyway. Then run into a little dark moment. You're like, you know what? I could use a little help here, trying to process some things. So I did find another black guy, and it just wasn't. I'm like, I don't connect with this brother.
yeah,
It is what it is. Didn't work, and then after that, I couldn't find no more brothers. You know what I'm
right, right,
saying?
right. Oh yeah,
Anything that I had to go through, like I go through now, the VA for shit, and shit ain't no black men. Ain't no black men. I just got to deal with like my last one was this white lady, and it was cool and all, but it's like I got to the point to where I just had to stop going to it because I'm like, I can't explain my experience to you like that. You know
right,
what I'm saying? I can talk to you, but you're not gonna understand and feel what I'm talking about.
right.
Because and there's not nothing bad on you. It's just like
Nope.
you just can't. You know what I mean? You have no
Yeah,
idea. You can assume all you want, but you have no idea. She wasn't married and have no kids, so I was like, damn, I really can't relate to you on nothing that I'm talking about right now.
right,
So then I'm just like, now I'm at this cycle now. I'm like, you know what? I got enough points to get me through. We'll figure it out to the next crisis, and I go looking for somebody else next year or something like that. But yeah, it's like we don't have that much around us, man. We don't have a lot of those resources and people to look like us. That's why I try to push so many people to get in that mental health space. I wish I would have been guided into it because I would have loved to do therapy with people, man.
right.
I even got to a point one time where I was like, you know what, I do want to go back and learn, but I was like, shit, boy, all the hours and shit I'd have had to do, man, the pay cut. I was like, man, I got too many kids and wife, all that shit right now. Maybe in
Right.
the next lifetime I'll have time for that, but yeah, man, I wish it's something I would have got pushed on. But I do encourage, man, a lot more people to, especially black people, to get into that, man. So you can You know how it is, man. You see a black doctor, like I feel more comfortable with that black doctor. There's nothing wrong with this white doctor. It's just I feel comfortable with somebody that
Mm-hmm.
looks like me. You know what I'm saying? It don't have to
Mm-hmm.
be nothing bad. It's just I feel more comfortable with somebody that looks like me, understands the health problems of black people,
Right.
without having to read the damn book. They just know because of growing up in it. You know what I'm saying? They know the
Right.
unhealthy habits and shit like that. So no, I definitely understand that, man.
Oh yeah.
But now, man, let's go ahead and let's wrap these bad boys up. So let's jump back over to the USS Lincoln. What's our takeaway on that bad boy?
My takeaway on the USS Lincoln is I hope and pray that everything we're hearing is hope. I hope it's exaggerated. I hope that the soldiers are doing fine on the boat. I hope that they actually get a chance to come home soon. They all deserve to come home soon. They shouldn't be in a situation where their experience is being shit upon by the leaders and the powers that be and whatnot because their experience is a real experience. You know, they're
Hmm.
serving our country. We should be grateful for everything that they're doing out there, and we should be letting them know we're grateful for everything that they're doing out there for their service, for their time. They're away from their family. I mean, I could go on and on about how we should be doing a whole lot more for our military, starting from us all the way up to the top. You know what I'm saying? But it's going to be what it's going to be, you know.
Yep.
And hopefully they can get some closure to this situation soon because they absolutely deserve it. They don't need to be out there on that ship for 300 days with no end in sight. That's just it's not healthy. It's not right. And if we have plans to win this war, we should want the best and brightest available for us at all times.
Yeah.
Not folks who are tired, unmotivated, and have low
Hmm.
morale.
That's
So
when mistakes happen. Shit.
yes, they do.
That is when
Lord
mistakes
knows
happen.
we don't need no mistakes with this administration.
Not at all. Not at all. I'll say my takeaway is a little bit. This one's being conflicting on me just because being in the military is like you just learn to suck that shit up, deal with it, move on.
Mm-hmm.
But in the current state, especially, we're a lot more woke on mental health.
Mm-hmm.
So we can't just broom and sweep shit under the rug anyway and tell people to suck that shit up because people need to process shit, man. Get that shit out. You're a lot more better, clear minded when you get that shit off your chest anyway. So my takeaway is, man, I just feel for the people. I hope that it hasn't been as bad as it's been portrayed. And I just hope that we get some quick relief for them, man. It's just one of them unfortunate situations. Um, it is, I'd have to be honest, it is hard for me to be like super sad for them just because it's one of the things like, man, when you raise your hand and enlist in any military service, you know that shit like this can happen. And it's just unfortunate, but you know that this could happen. You know what I'm saying? It's realistic. Hey, shit happened. We're in a war now. We need you here. It is what it is. Like I was telling my man yesterday, I had this shit happen when I was getting out of the army. I was on my last month of the damn army. I was on a 30-day standby to deploy. And I'm like, shit. Everybody want to know, like, damn, man, you gonna be scared? Hey, I raised my damn hand and said, I volunteered to fucking defend this country. I knew what would happen. You know what I'm saying? I knew it was a possibility. Shit like that. Like, luckily I didn't, but I knew it was a possibility. I ain't gonna gripe and complain about it when the shit comes to it. Yeah, it was unfortunate. I'm like, damn, I'm about to get out. Now y'all want to try to send me out somewhere? I'm like, well, shit. And then a 30-day notice. I'm like, shit, I gotta get all my stuff in order in 30 damn days. Like, they can call me any damn day this week and tell me, all right, get your ass over here so you can go on this
Mm.
however long deployment you need to go on because we gotta get some shit going right now. It's part of it. I knew what it was. That's what I volunteered for when I raised my hand and joined. I knew what it was. I'm not gonna say I don't have any sympathy for him, but it shit sucks. It is what it is. But I just hope it wasn't as horrible as they made it out to seem. And I
Right.
hope that our government would make sure that our military personnel are well taken care of. So, because
Mm.
like you said, we want the sharpest, clearest minded people handling our wars. Even though they're getting calls from idiot up top, I need them to be sharp and aware. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Um, let's see. Let's go ahead and do our. I'll kick this one off. Our
All right.
our takeaway for the Black Americans. One, I just need everybody. I don't know how many times we got to say this on here. I just need everybody to stop being shocked when Black people are suspicious over things like this.
Mm-hmm.
To me, it should be common sense on why we're suspicious. So don't make it seem like we're over exaggerating or anything like that. This shit keeps happening in the South. There's never any kind of clear evidence or anything majority of the time. And we're left with nothing. We just get a suicide and we move on. There's nothing. We don't get a lot of FBI involvement to do their own, independent investigations, anything. We're left at the mercy of whatever local racist ass police department and judge and whatever out there. We just got to deal with it. It's like we always just having to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? That shit gets frustrating after a while. Because after a while, we ain't going to just deal with it. And that's what y'all don't want. You know what I'm saying? At the point, people going to have enough. And you don't want that
Nope.
that uprising. I don't want that uprising. You know what I'm saying? I don't want division in our country. But that's what shit like this leads to, is that division. Especially when you try to play in our face on things. Like what's happening in this Nolan Wells case, man. It's like, quit playing in our face with things. Just be real with us. You know what I'm saying? We just want justice like any other colored person wants. You know what I'm saying? A black person wants justice the same ways as a Chinese person, just like a white person, Mexican. Don't matter. We all want the same justice when bad shit happens, and we're okay with that. If you gave us full, clear investigations with no kind of hiding shit, anything like that, we'd be a lot more accepting of things. But we don't get that same kind of investigation and attention that the majority gets. So that's my
Nope.
takeaway, man. It's just don't be alarmed when we're upset about this, because to me it's just kind of, I'm not gonna say it's an obvious thing, but it's just like you should fully understand by now in 2026 why black people don't trust situations like this.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. And I guess to add on to that, my takeaway will be uh, it's 2026 and I'm 52 years old. And I grew up at a time where they would put pictures of black people getting lynched in our history books. And we would
Mm-hmm.
have to read about that in class during
Yep.
school. So the trauma that I have and that I've been dealing with when it comes to lynchings, it's been going on for a large majority of my life, and to have to see it come to life in 2026 is very unsettling. Now, again, we spoke on it. Could it be suicide? Absolutely. Is it something that we're trying to have an open mind to? Absolutely, we're trying to. But as Miss Rachel said, black people don't hang themselves from trees. And when black people say we're not hanging ourselves from these trees, we want the community to listen. The community
Mm-hmm.
should listen. The community should look into seeing whether or not it's suicide or if there's other things going on that we don't have any knowledge of. When it's coming from the deep south, there's always gonna be hesitation on our part to take the police at their word, especially when we know the police departments in the South were largely made up of men who were members of the Ku Klux Klan. So
Mm-hmm.
why would any black person think that a black person is hanging themselves in public to commit suicide? That's just not going to be a common sense thing for us to think. That's
Now,
not something we're ever going to believe. I mean, hell, look. I mean, it might have been today or yesterday. You got Elon Musk on his app talking about Derek Chauvin needs to be freed
nah,
from
yeah, I seen
prison.
that stupid ass shit.
Now, modern day lynchings have always involved the police killing black men. And so when we sat there and watched the video of George Floyd with the knee on his neck for 9 minutes, and they're still saying this man overdosed and died, and that the cop needs to be released. So if we're hearing and seeing these type of things, why would we believe that when a black person is found hanging in public that they did it to themselves? We're not gonna believe that. And so I'm asking, even though I know it's gonna fall upon deaf ears, but I'm asking for all the non-black people out there who might get a chance to hear this. I hope that y'all understand where we're coming from when we say we don't believe that shit. because there's no reason for us to believe it, and there never will be, unless we can get clear cut evidence that it was suicide. And at this point, I feel like if they had clear cut evidence to show us it was suicide, they would have happily
Yeah,
tried to that shit out
already.
on day
They're like,
one.
here, shut y'all's ass up. Yeah.
So, you know,
Mm-hmm.
all we can do is hope, wish, and pray that it doesn't happen to one of our loved ones at this point.
Absolutely.
And
And
stay out
shit.
the deep south. Get the
Stay
fuck
out the
on that
damn
road.
deep south. That's the ultimate takeaway. If you got melanin, get your ass out the deep south.
Yeah.
Shit.
Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, and I'm including Texas in that motherfucker too.
Mm-hmm. Get the hell out this shit. Hell,
Yeah,
hey,
man.
get the hell out of Texas anyway. You got any kind of marijuana, boy? Shit, that's crazy as hell, boy.
They gonna put y'all in prison.
Hell yeah, hell nah. But now, man, appreciate you on the takeaways and the topics with that, man. Let's go ahead and wrap this bad boy up with our real talk or clickbait.
All right.
Fun one. So
Oh,
real
yeah.
talk or clickbait. The NABJ, National Association of Black Journalists, giving Stephen A. the thumbs down award this year was warranted. I'm very interested on this one, man. Cause I know you're not a big fan of Stephen A. So I'm interested on your take on this one.
Yeah. Let me pull up my receipts.
Whew.
Let's see here. So, Stephen A. Smith got the thumbs down award from the NABJ. And correct me if I'm wrong, they've only given out 4. Is that right? Do you know?
I'm not sure how many they're giving out, honestly.
I could be wrong. I was looking up stuff, and I was just reading a bunch of stuff, and some stuff I wrote down, some stuff I took notes of, but I forgot to take notes on that. But I did see 4 people with his name included who have received the thumbs down award before. And truthfully, I had never heard of the award before. I didn't know it existed. And I guess shout out to Stephen A. for being the one to bring it to my attention. Now, did he deserve it? I can't say no. Now, at the same time, could it maybe been handled a little different? Maybe. But I'm of the opinion that somebody needs to get this man's attention because he's gone, man. He's gone. We lost this man. We lost this black man. And he can employ all the black people he wants to. He can big up all the black people he wants to. We're never going to forget when you shit on the black people. And the thing he needs to understand, and I'm not sure if he understands it or not, and this goes to the NABJ too. I grew up at a time where it was an unwritten rule that you didn't shit on black people in front of non-black people. You know what I'm saying? You pulled that shit to the side. Hey, brother.
What's what Chris Rock said?
Yeah. Hey, you pull them to the side. Hey, brother, don't do that shit, man. Don't do that shit.
We don't fight in front of white people.
Don't fight in front of white people, man. Stephen A. jumps in with both feet when it comes to fighting in front of white people because his platform, and I think his platform is a large reason why he got this award, is his platform is large, man. It's large. He reaches so many people. And when he shits on black people, he encourages non-black people to shit on black people. And what happens? They shit on black people. If you get in an argument with a white person about something and they're a Stephen A. fan, they're gonna pull up something that he said. They're gonna pull up something that he said and they're gonna use it against you. And that's the shit that's gonna piss you off. It's the shit that pisses me off. Because I don't want to hear about Stephen A. when I'm arguing with you about some bullshit. I don't want to hear nothing that he said. He should never be brought into the equation. But a lot of times he is. Why? Because he chooses to fight in front of white people. And on top of that, once he receives this award, what's the first thing this man did? Not the first thing. What's the second thing this man did? The second thing this man did after he recorded his podcast and recorded his rebuttal was run to Fox News and Sean Hannity. So
that shit was crazy.
Dude, if you gonna get an award for being a shitty black person in the media, you don't go to Sean Hannity and cry about it. You don't go to Sean Hannity and play the victim. Hell, Sean Hannity even said the dumb shit of, well, what if there was a WABJ? Well, you know what? If you want a white association of black journalists, be my fucking guest, you stupid motherfucker. Stupid. And that's who he ran to. And he didn't even correct his ass. He just let him say that dumb shit. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, master, sir. Man, Stephen got to knock that shit off, man. He really does. And it goes back to what I say. He didn't used to be like this, man. The man seeks out attention. He got bigger and bigger and bigger, all based on saying stupid shit, man. And now all he does is say stupid shit. And so because of that big long soliloquy I gotta say it's real talk. He deserved it. Fuck it, man. Fuck it, man. Own that shit, Steven. Own it. You've been owning everything else. Cause I got the receipts. You defended Trump when that motherfucker called you an arrogant fool, said you were a low IQ individual. You ain't say shit. You ain't say shit. But when Jamel Hill said, we might not be journalists no more, you had all kinds of smoke for Jamel. Now, how you gonna have smoke for Jamel when she's saying we might not be journalists no more, but you ain't got no smoke for Trump when he called you an arrogant fool and a low IQ individual? Because we know what he was doing. He was being racist as fuck when he said it. And you sat there and took it. And with your platform and with your, and you have a responsibility, whether you like it or not, when you are black and you have a platform, you have a responsibility to the community to remain true and remain as true as you can. And we're not asking for a lot. You ain't got to agree with everybody, but we can go back to when you shit all over Kyrie Irving that you just apologized for 5 years later. Shit all over Kyrie Irving. Why? Kyrie didn't want to take the vaccine. So you shit on Kyrie. Now, you're apologizing 5 years later. I might have been wrong. No, man. That's the shit you be doing that be pissing people off. So I ain't mad he got the award. My feelings on Stephen A have never been a secret, you know. But I ain't gonna front. Felt just a little bad for him. Because I didn't think he saw it coming.
Yeah, he definitely didn't see that. I think that's why he got so worked up on it. I was surprised he got on Fox News after. I'm like, all right, he put his little video out, his rebuttal. I thought it'd be done with that. Then I'm like, damn, this mother. I saw that yesterday. I was like, this nigga got to be retarded at this point to go run the fucking Fox. I was like, dog, you got to be retarded to. You over here beefing with the black community right now, and you gonna go talk about it on damn Fox News? That shit. I'm like, any kind of defense for you is gone after that point, dog. It's just. So this is my pure honest take on this, and there's a few little aspects and legs to this one. One, does he deserve this award? It's hard for me to say just because I don't keep up with Stephen A like that. I like Stephen A. I've always said I've liked him. I liked his journalism skills. I like what he's done. I like what he does, celebrating HBCUs. I think he does a lot for the black community. I think he's put on a lot of black people with ESPN shit. I think he's created a lot of opportunities for people. So that's why I always like him. I love his interview skills. I love his debating. I just think he's a very talented individual, but I don't keep up. That. Yeah, I don't keep up with him to know. You see headlines and stuff like that over like Jasmine Crockett, shit like that. I just personally don't pay enough attention to it to understand if he's right or wrong in that situation. Because I just don't listen to that stuff no more, to be honest with you. I don't watch I don't watch First Take or nothing like that anymore. So it's like anytime I see anything with Stephen A, it's usually just a clip. So I don't get the full context of nothing anyway. I'm just seeing a bunch of clips and headlines. So does he deserve the award? I personally can't tell you. I'm not going to say one way or the other. I just haven't been paying attention enough to know if he deserves it. Now, I got some beef with the NABJ for this award because, from my understanding, they give it to journalists who pretty much are shitting on people and yada yada. But to me, it's a dumbass award to have anyway because now you just shitting on another black journalist that's out here eating and putting people on. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of looks dumb on you as the NABJ. And then what I really didn't like it, because I'm very big on respect, this motherfucking Stephen A, when I saw what all he's done for the NABJ, he brought First Take to their conferences and shit like that. Like, literally brought the whole show on there to celebrate NABJ, to give them credit and shit. Like, he's done a whole lot. Go in there and look one day at what all Stephen A has done for the NABJ. So for them to turn around and do this, I can completely understand why the hell he would be pissed off. I'm like, y'all motherfuckers, I done did all this shit for y'all, and y'all gonna come back and do this shit to me? Like, I can 100%, I can understand him being pissed off. Whether he deserved it or not, I'd be pissed the hell off. I done did all this shit for y'all when, hell, you wouldn't even know who the fuck NABJ was if he wouldn't have brought First Take on there and done some shit with him, gave speeches, done like that. Y'all was all glazing the motherfucker all these years, but now all of a sudden it's a problem with him. Like what? That shit blow. That to me, that's disrespectful as fuck. If I've been doing all this, especially financially, I've been doing all this shit for y'all. Y'all love me when I come and do shit for you, but now you want to give me this award, boy? SMD. All y'all motherfuckers. So yeah, yeah, fuck. NABJ looks like a joke to me, to be all the way honest with you. That's disrespectful as shit. 'Cause to me, if I'm a prominent black guy, I ain't about to give y'all shit. Cause I know y'all can turn around and give me this award and some shit that y'all don't like. Hell nah, I ain't about to do all that shit helping y'all out. Y'all want to do me like this? Fuck y'all. That would be my take. So I got some beef with them on that. I think it's a stupid ass award to begin with, because it just shits on people, especially a motherfucker that's been feeding y'all. That shit is crazy. You don't bite the hand that feeds you. And a lot of people didn't even know who the hell NABJ was before any of this. So y'all owe that man credit for, yeah, they've been around for a while, but
90s.
a lot of motherfuckers have no idea what the NABJ is until this shit happened. Now, that not to say they haven't been around or anything like that. It's just they not a prominent group that people just know about. You know what I'm saying?
No, if you ain't a black journalist, you ain't gonna know about
Yeah,
it.
you're not gonna know about it. It's just kind of like a little niche thing. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah.
So I think it was disrespectful as shit to give him an award like that after he's done all this for you. It's kind of,
He brought it on himself.
yeah, but it's fake to me because, like, shit, he been doing this the whole time. Even after he's done some of the shit that y'all didn't like, y'all still had him out there doing shit for y'all. If y'all didn't like him that much, you'd have been like, nah, bro, we don't want you to come out here giving speeches and shit. We don't like the way you move. But y'all
Well,
let him do it.
in fairness to the NABJ, they got a whole new shit council.
The
So
board and stuff.
yeah, and the board that is in charge now just came in charge last year. So anything that he might have done for them beforehand, the new folks is like, man, we ain't worried about that shit. We worried about how you move it now. So I can see how that. I can see how the because you got and the one of the reasons they got a new board is because in 2024 they brought Trump to that motherfucker.
Ugh. Oh, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, definitely remember that.
And then he
Now,
got and then he got mad. The president of NABJ resigned because they went behind her back to get Trump on there. Then Trump came on there, was talking shit to everybody like we knew he would do, and then folks was pissed off. So they ended up having to get a whole new board. And I know Roland Martin's on the board. I know he's on the board. He's the
oh,
one I
yeah,
got
he
the
hate,
receipts
yeah,
from.
Roland Martin don't like that motherfucker.
No, hell no. Hell no. So if Roland's on the board, he's gonna make sure that Stephen A gets his punishment, so to
Yeah.
say.
My issue, I would say that I have, like I said, I'm never going to sit here and shit on Stephen A. He's inspired me a lot in life. I'm not going to lie to y'all.
I will. I'll shit on him right
Yeah,
now.
but the thing is, I understand why people don't like him. That's why I'm like, I'll never give anybody pushback when they want shit on him. But I'm just personally not gonna do it because I'm, like I said, I'm a very respectful, loyal type nigga. So I get it. But now, if I would have paid attention and if I've actually looked into some of the shit that people are mad about, and I've gone and looked and stuff, I might change my mind on it. But I just haven't. I just haven't kept up with shit. So my opinion of him is still from when I first started learning about the motherfucking my whole life of growing up listening to Stephen A. Now the thing that I have seen recently that I don't like from him is that he is act like that. The Trump thing's a prime example of it. Now I think what his issue is he just does not like being attacked by his own people. And that really brings it out of him. That's why he's more open to say something to a black person versus somebody like Trump. Like, oh, fuck that motherfucker. I care about the opinion of my community more than what these white people. That's how I'm kind of seeing it. Who knows if that's the case or not? But
Right.
that's kind of how I'm seeing it. But I do feel like he is at this point where he's making this switch up. And like I said, yo dumbass going to Fox News kind of says you doing exactly what they said you doing, bruh. To me, that was like, ooh. I was like, I ain't defending you on this one, dog. Your
He
ass done
proved
went
him.
to Fox. Like, that lets me know, like I said, I love him to death, but that kind of does let me know you might be out of the loop with your community, dog. If you thought going to Fox News to discuss a black problem was a good idea, you might not be as connected to us as you think you are anymore. I feel like you might have just strayed off and you might need to get circled back in, brother. Now, when it comes to calling people out, this is how I've always seen things and how I personally, and I definitely agree, you don't fight and shit in front of white people. I get it. But if he's going to be a journalist on a big stage like he is getting paid the money, he has to keep the same energy for everybody regardless. That is my opinion. I don't care if you black, white, green, my cousin, brother, sister. If you did something wrong, I'm gonna call your ass out. If you do something good, I'm gonna say it. I don't care what color you are. It has to apply to everybody. You know what I'm saying? If that means a black person did something dumb and I gotta shit on them for doing that dumb thing, I'm sorry. I gotta shit on them for doing that dumb thing. No different than on this podcast. If somebody black does something stupid, we gonna say they did some dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. And if you're a good journalist, you're not gonna have those bias anyway.
Right.
And it's hard to turn that shit off black because I'm like, I want to look out for my people. But if my people did some dumb shit, I got to say they did some dumb shit. Now, me, I'm going to have bias and I'm not going to shit as hard on them. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to have to call it out. I'm still going to shit on them, but it might not be as hard, to be honest with you. Because I'm going to be honest with you, I am going to be biased. And I'm not going to want to have to shit on my people like that. And I don't want to, there'd be certain ways that I would go about doing it too.
Yeah, there's the right way and the wrong way.
Yeah, there's different ways to go about doing it, and I understand. Just from hearing people, they don't like the way he's doing a lot of shit, and just from seeing that Fox thing lets me kind of awaken to okay, maybe he's disconnecting from us to where he's kind of lost what got him where he was.
Oh, he's lost himself.
Yeah, so I can kind of see that, but ultimately, I do still think it's a dumbass award. I don't like that. I understand they got a new regime and shit, but it's like, it don't matter. He still did a lot for y'all. Don't shit him. Just like there's a right and wrong way to do things. The right way is pull him in there. You the new leadership in here, new board, whatever. Pull him in like, hey, bro, Stephen A. Dog, we ain't got to put you on this big platform and say thumbs down award. Let's put you aside, fam. These are the examples of why we think you are drifting off from us. Let's have this talk. We don't argue. We don't fight in front of white people. NABJ is fighting in front of white people with Stephen A. They're doing the same thing they don't like him to do. That's why I think it's stupid. I'm like, the same shit y'all don't like that he's doing, you just did it to him. Like, it's dumb. Y'all are both wrong right now.
Oh, yeah.
So I think that shit was...
I'm not saying they're right, but I think we all know Stephen A. enough. I think we know him well enough to know that if they'd have pulled him in there and had that private conversation with him, first thing he would have done was ran to his podcast and shit all over them. So
I don't know. He could have.
That's what he does, man.
It's hard.
We're talking about a man who defended Jerry Jones for being outside at the Little Rock 9. Outside. And he defended him. So, I mean, we can't trust this motherfucker no more, man. Everything that's happening to him, he brought it on himself, man. And like I said, I feel a little bit sorry for him because he had to go through this and he didn't see it coming. But other than that, that's all I got, man, because it's like he don't keep that same energy. If Kamala Harris would have called him an arrogant fool and a low IQ individual, he'd have shit all over Kamala.
He'd have tore her ass alive. Oh, for sure. 100%. Yeah, I think him not coming at Trump, that's lame ass shit to me. Running the Fox, lame ass shit. Oh yeah,
it's
for
like,
sure.
It's like we were saying, he's not afraid to shit on black people. And if you ain't gonna shit on if you're gonna shit on black people, you're gonna have to shit on white people the same way.
The same damn way. That's all I asked for. Same energy.
And he's not showing that capacity, so that's why he got that award.
Nah, yeah, I got it. It's I think it's just dumb to me. I think the whole thing is dumb to me. I laugh too. I'm like, damn, that sucks. But it's just, I don't know, man. I understand what you're saying, but I feel like they would have had a better leg to stand on then. You know what I'm saying? If they would have said, hey, we pulled him to the side and we had this conversation. Then he went back to his podcast and we've been like, look, now give him the award. Easily. Right. Then you would have got full support. Everybody would support it. But you didn't give him a chance. So it's like, we can't tell him, hey, handle those shits, between y'all versus putting it out here. But we gonna go do the same fucking thing and just shit on you in front of the whole world and say we giving you a thumbs down because you not black, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we're fighting in front of white people again. So
we definitely are.
So it's like nobody won in this. To me, y'all both look like clowns. To me, NABJ and Stephen A. both look stupid right now. And I'll be all the way honest with you, I do got a little bit of not necessarily hate to the NABJ, and I'm not going to get full in details, but I know somebody personally that I went to school with higher up that is holds an office with the NABJ.
Oh, no shit.
Boy, yeah, oh yeah. I'll talk to you offline on that one, but Yeah, that motherfucker. I don't know what nigga. That nigga done forgot who he was and shit like that. So yeah, yeah, y'all got some Stephen A's in there
Oh
at the
yeah.
NABJ. I
There's
promise
a
you, you
bunch,
do.
man. There's a bunch. Because somebody like Jason Whitlock should have got that award. Or
Oh
I,
shit, yeah.
I've seen
I'd have gave it to
other
Whitlock in a
folks.
heartbeat.
Yeah, I mean Stephen A. getting it before Jason Whitlock is. I hate to use the word an abomination, but Jason Whitlock to me is 10 times worse
Oh, he's
than
way
Stephen
worse.
A.
Yeah, he's way worse. I've even heard them have discussions before. But I don't know. I don't feel. I know you say you feel a little sorry for Steven. I don't feel sorry for him. Like you in this role, that's what you're supposed to do. You gotta come. You gotta take the good. You gotta take the bad. It is what it is. Deal with that shit. So I don't feel bad for him, but it's just. I just felt like they both look clown. To me, this is all honestly how I felt with the whole Drake and Kendrick. Cause I'm like, I kept asking her about, I'm like, what are they even like? What's the beef over? Oh, he's going to Atlanta because he wants to get rappers to get popping and shit. I'm like, well, don't everybody fucking do that? They go, you ain't gonna go somewhere where niggas ain't popping. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
what? There's no real like. It was dumb to me. It was like y'all just fighting over nothing, just to be fighting. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel with this is. It's just stupid to me. And now we all just now white people just all looking at us laughing like, look at these motherfuckers. And now you don't went on Fox fucking News. Now we really look stupid. So it's like, God, lead dog. We just, yeah, I just want this whole thing to just settle down, go away, because we all just looking dumb out here with all this shit, man. Like, to me, that's tearing down a black man. Just like y'all think that he's doing to other people. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. It's like, you can't hit them with the same thing they doing, because then you know better. So that's
I hear you. I hear you. That's fair.
it's hard for me on this real ticket clock clickbait. Well, you know what I'll say is clickbait because I don't. I think it's a dumb award, so it's hard for me to say that you deserve it. I think it's a stupid award to begin with. You know what I mean? You just no to give this award out, you have to shit on a black person, and you giving the award out for that journalist shitting on black people. So it's like you just shit on a black journalist that's shitting on black journalists. So it's just a cycle of people just shitting on black journalists.
That's
So
true.
it's just yeah, yeah. So it's just I was like yeah, I didn't like the award, but hey, I can't defend Stephen A. I ain't gonna defend his ass. People, y'all go fillet his ass as much as you want. It's a grown ass man. He gets paid a lot of money
Mm.
to debate motherfuckers. He can handle that shit. But yeah, I will say, Stephen A, you a dumbass motherfucker for going to fight. I literally could not believe it when I first seen him on Hannity. I was like, you have got to be kidding me. You are so outside the loop. I would have went to a damn podcast. I'd have got on
Shady Sharp.
all the smoke, Club Shay Shay. Like plus Shay Shay, your boy, he'd have got you down tomorrow to sit down
Yeah.
on the interview, and he would have loved it. Could have blew his shit up.
Oh
To
yeah.
me, that's how you shut them up. Oh, I don't do enough for black people. All right, let me get on this black platform. I'm gonna blow their views up by having this conversation on there. That's how you shut them up. You don't go run to fucking the whitest damn station you can think of that's exact opposite of black and think you gonna get anything across. That shit is bananas. That's
Yeah.
just bananas.
Fox News has received a thumbs down award from him before.
Have they? I
Yep.
believe that.
Fox News and Ebony. Ebony Magazine got one too.
Damn, Ebony Magazine got one.
Yeah, I'm not sure when they got one, but I saw them on the list.
Damn, that's great. I wonder what Ebony did.
I know. I was like, I need to look that one up.
Yeah, I gotta look that one up.
I said I grew up on Ebony. Shit, I always loved Ebony.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm like, shit, I was in Ebony for the other reasons. I ain't even read no articles and shit.
Ebony was dope. Shit, I used to read that thing from front to back. Ebony and Jet.
Oh man, I miss Jet Magazine.
Yeah, shit, yeah. We had both of them coming to the crib.
Oh yeah, my dad had every Jet Beauty of the Week. That was the first page I'm flipping to, boy. Then I get into the reading. I needed to see the Beauty of the Week to get me motivated.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I
Get
think
me.
that was everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when I was in high school going to dude's house and they'd have walls up with the Jet Beauties up all up on the wall. And
Mm-hmm.
like
I used to go in barber shops like that. They'd have them up every.
yeah,
You know, like,
barbershop too. Yeah,
mm-hmm.
you see them.
But nah.
Oh yeah, I seen her. That's July 19th. All right.
Oh man, this thumbs down award is interesting. I wish they would just get rid of that. I don't. I doesn't. I get it why you're doing it, but it doesn't serve a good purpose to me.
Yeah,
Focus
I hear
on
you.
the positive of black journalism. You know what
Oh
I
yeah,
mean?
absolutely.
That's all
Absolutely.
I want to see.
I feel like it was an attempt to rein him in, and we'll see if it worked.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it was one of them mod squad deals where they come and grab the black dude and throw him in the back of the van and go and give him retraining on how to be black.
Mm-hmm. It's crazy. I cannot believe this nigga went to Fox News. That shit is, it's like, you can't be that dumb, dog.
No.
That's the dumbest shit. Personally, like I said, I haven't been paying attention too much to Stephen A. like that. This is the dumbest shit I've seen him do in a long time. Let's go there. I wasn't even paying too much attention on this shit. I saw it and I was like, that's funny as hell. That's fucked up. Because I was like, damn, he just did some shit with him too. That's kind of fucked up. Then to see that, I'm like, you a whole idiot for doing that shit, dog. You a donkey on that one, Stephen A. Still love you, my guy. Still love your skills, man. Ain't gonna knock your hustle, whatever. But that was some dumb ass shit. And now you kind of proving them right. You know what I'm saying? You didn't help yourself at all out with that one, my guy.
No,
at all.
he should
At all.
have.
And
He
I
should have
wonder,
talked to somebody before he booked that one.
he should. I think that. But see, that's the thing that it makes me a little conflicted. It's like, I can tell he loves his black people because black people bother him the most when he gets. I'll say black people bother him when he gets negative feedback from black people. He can eat negative feedback from white people all day. He don't care. But when a black person has negative feedback for Stephen A., you can tell it just hits a button in him. He can't let that shit go. Because I think he wants to be valued so much by his community that when it's not that case, he just blows the hell up, is what I'm assuming he goes. But
And he used to be valued by the community. I mean, the community helped him get to where he's at now.
mm-hmm.
So I don't know, man. I don't know. You know, it's just gonna be one of them things, man. You know, but
Yep.
he wouldn't be who he was. He wouldn't be who he is today without the black community. So I mean, you know, it's always going to be disappointing when we lose one like that, especially one that we helped build up, one that we watch grow, one
that is the most frustrating.
Build his career.
Mm-hmm. That is the most frustrating shit. I'll 100% say, like, damn, man, we did all this for you, and as soon as you got up to the top, you started switching. News. And my thing is, damn, you've been at the top for a minute, so it's like, shit, you should really be comfortable to be the full nigga you want to be. To be honest with you,
have to do nothing. Yes.
Like, you could be your tap dancing days is over. You at the top. You don't have to code switch like that no more, nigga. You got your own platforms and shit too. You don't need to code switch. Like, what? For what? You got your own name brand now. What? You know what I'm saying? You're an established person. You don't need to do no tap dancing for nothing. That only leads me to think that you're going to be running for office here soon. That's all that's telling me.
And he's going to get humbled again.
No, yeah. But no, man, appreciate you on that. It was a good real talk.
Yeah.
Definitely real good talk. But nah, appreciate you, man, on the topics. Some juicy ones this week. Damn, we done went long too today, man.
Yeah, longest episode ever.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I told y'all we had some in the pocket for you, man.
Yeah. Shit, we was talking about the other stuff. I totally forgot we was talking about Stephen A.
Yep. Hell yeah. That's why I was excited. I knew you was gonna get good on that one, boy.
Yeah, boy. Oh, Stephen.
Man. Yep. But as always, everybody, you've been listening to the Clearly Confused podcast with like your group chat, but with better audio. And remember, if you ever need anything cleared up, want to discuss something, just hit us up on the socials. Check us out, man, on YouTube. You know, if you're a visual person, come check us out. Look at these two beautiful brothers on here. Right. Spitting nothing but knowledge on you. But nah, yeah, just follow us, like, share, do all that good shit, man. Just keep us entertained, man. We love the dialogue, the comments, all that good jazz, man. We here for it. But
yes,
until then, we will catch y'all next time. Peace.
Peace.